If you're not listening to the Smoke World podcast, you're wasting your time, you mortal.
What's up, gang? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick. Go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have that conversation. Today, I'm excited. I got my guest co-host, my man Sketches, is in the building. And
well, I'm not really in the building.
Well, mind your business. Yeah, man, just act like you are, bro. Okay. And we have two, not one, but two Sisters of the Leaf, and we will be discussing dating over 40. So, I want to introduce my Sisters of the Leaf. The first Sister of the Leaf is KD, lovely sister. We're going to have her introduce herself first. Talk to us a little about when did you start loving on that leaf, KD. And from there, we're going to go to Box by Bridgewater. She's in the building. Now, like Sketches, she's not really in the building. But mind your business. KD, talk to us, babe. How long you been smoking on this thing here they call cigars?
I've been smoking now going on 3 years actually, but I started smoking and I haven't left since.
Okay, I like it. Sister Box by Bridgewater. How long have you been loving on this leaf?
Bridgewater.
How long have you been loving on the leaf?
Oh, wow. What an introduction.
Yeah.
Box by Bridgewater. I have been smoking for about 6 years. Enjoying the scenery and enjoying a good cigar.
Oh, look at her. Now, I got to ask a question. The name, Box by Bridgewater. How did you come up with that? What is that all about?
So Box by Bridgewater is something that I started. It's been over a year, almost going on 2 years. As I'm smoking, I'm seeing the boxes and I've seen other people create purses from the boxes. So I took it as my own and said I can do that and I can start making them for myself. So I started taking cigar boxes and making purses out of them for myself. As I'm going into cigar lounges, I have other young ladies who would approach me and say, "Where did you get that box from? Who did you get it from?" And I would tell them I made it for myself. People started asking me to make them boxes, and they're henceforth it's Boxed by Bridgewater.
Oh, so you were good in arts and crafts. Okay, I'm not good with that. Yeah, color inside the lines.
Also, you got a nice box. Okay.
Hey.
Some would say that I do.
Hey,
some would
man.
say that they do.
Yeah, maybe you do, but he out of order with that. Come on,
What
man.
are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, my bad. All right.
I do carry nice boxes, so.
Oh, I thought you said you had a nice.
The nice boxes I carry.
You know, them boxes be getting jokers jammed up. All right, so let's get into the conversation. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Dating over 40. You know, we did a podcast in the past, and we got so much feedback, which is great. That means people are listening. Thank you. We love you, listeners. And there was an aspect of the conversation where folks were like, "Hey, Stone, Sketches, y'all got to get some females on here to talk from their perspective," because we were just freestyling. So forgive us. We love y'all, but we were improvising on what you, ladies, may say. So we ain't got to worry about that today. So today will be a conversation about dating. Now, we're going to talk about the lounge a little bit. You know, dating in the lounge. But let's just talk generically now. How easy or difficult is it to be dating nowadays in this lovely society of Smoke World? KD, I'm going to start with you.
So repeat the question. You said how what?
How easy or how difficult is it to be dating in 2024?
It is. I will say that it's hard just because there's like this expectation at our age, right? Like, that we'll meet people at our age, and it's gonna just be different than when we were 20, And that we're gonna meet these people and they're gonna be mature, they're gonna communicate well, and I'm just gonna, and it's never that. So first and foremost, it's the expectation, thinking that because we're older that it's going to be easier, and it's absolutely not. It's literally some of the same issues, honestly, that I feel like I've had when I was 20 and dating.
Really?
Which
Okay.
was
Okay.
was that 6 years ago, right?
Excuse me? You just saying that because you've seen me before. I'm 40 plus. You already know. Stop
Well, you
playing.
don't look it. Well, you don't look it. I'm gonna have to give you
Thank
that,
you.
Katie. You don't look it. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, Box by Bridgewater. Let me ask you the same question. How easy or difficult is it to be dating in 2024?
So dating in 2024. Um, I'm a sister that's 50 plus and in my 50s. I have to say that I was married for a long time and divorced.
Mm.
So coming back into the scene of dating in this 50 plus age, it's very difficult because, as Katie said, there's a lot of immature men that hang in the cigar lounge, and a lot of them only want one thing. So it's hard to navigate through that one thing that they're looking for. Um, I call them jokers. These jokers out here, they want one thing and one thing only. Oh, you smoke a cigar? Yeah, let me talk to you. How can I get into those pants?
They want
That's
to
the
get okay.
difficulty in dating.
So you think it's just
Wow.
a one-sided situation? They're just looking for one thing. That box by
Oh,
Bridgewater.
absolutely. When they visual, men are very visual creatures. So absolutely, they're visual first, and then the conversation is geared towards that visual aspect of the dating aspect.
Now, is that just the lounge, or is that just in general?
That's We'll talk about the lounge, dating in the lounge in a few, as Smoke said, but in general, that's the consensus in general,
In general,
and
okay,
that's for me being an older woman.
okay.
So okay, let's be real. We are visual creatures. First thing that's going to attract a person, whether it be male or female, is going to be the looks. We don't know you. We don't know your personality. You don't know my personality. I see something. Oh man, she's pretty. Let me go see if I can holler at her. Hey, hey, hey. So that's to be understood. But you're saying after that, what you can't? You saying they're immature once you start to know them? It has to be a starting place with these relationships or these friendships or friends with benefits. So help me understand as a man. Let's start there. I see you, you see me, I come to you. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Okay. Now where do we go? Where's the problem or the issue?
Miss Katie, I'll let you answer that first.
Um, Man, that's kind of broad because I've heard several different responses, right? Um, are we talking about dating in a lounge, or this is just still
Just
general?
in general right now.
General,
Just
general,
in
general.
general. Yeah. So if I see you, all right, let's break it
Um,
down. Like I said, I see
okay.
you. Hey, KD. Oh, I think you're
Mhm,
pretty. In my mind,
mhm.
I say that. I go to
Yeah.
you. Hey, how you doing?
Mhm.
I'm at the market. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Can I get your name? Boom, boom, boom. What's? Let's play it out. Let's play it out. Let's play it out. I'm that guy. We at the market, okay?
Uh oh. Uh
I'm
oh.
in aisle 6, trying to find some peanut butter. It has to be Skippy. Can't be cheap on the peanut butter orange juice. I'm in aisle 6. I'm gonna be my mind. Inside my mind, here I am. I see KD. Oh wow, she pretty. Okay, she's a little cutie. Boom. I walk up to KD. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you making out?
Hello, I'm great. How are you?
Great, great. Hey, hey, my name is Stone. Can I get your name?
My name is KD. What's your name?
KD. KD Stone. What's up, KD? You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for this peanut butter, KD. What you looking for in this aisle? You up here near the coffee. You's a coffee
I'm
drinker?
sorry, you said you're looking for what?
I'm looking for peanut butter. I'm looking for Skippy. I don't see the Skippy. They only got the great value, got Peter Pan, they got the extra crunchy, but I'm just looking for creamy Skippy peanut butter. This is, you know,
It's an aisle two.
oh, too, but okay, okay. They not here with the other peanut butters? It's in another aisle? Oh, wow. That's gangster.
I don't know. Okay, we're gonna cut off. We're gonna cut off right here already, right?
So my game is Stone game is weak. My game is weak.
Going.
Damn, I'm out the loop. Okay, my game is
Like, we're
weak.
not talking about peanut butter here, are we? No. So yeah, that's essentially what it may sound like. I've never in the supermarket. It don't happen like that. People are pretty direct from the rip. Like, you know what? You are beautiful. Are you single? That's usually not gonna happen.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
out
it's
the game.
like
Old
yes or
people.
no, depending on if I want to lie or not. But even if I say no, I'm not single, that doesn't necessarily change what the response is going to be.
Right.
Because someone's still going to try, like, all right, well, I ain't single either. What's up? Or it'll be like, well, I could be a friend, or like they'll still keep pressing. And to be honest, that already shows a part of who they are and their character. And
Mm-hmm.
already at that point, I'm like, so you doing that with everybody? Because you can't just be doing that with just me. You know what I mean? And then if I do say, yeah, I'm single, and then they'll say, you know what, can I have your number? And I'll be honest with me now at this point, like from dating, I don't prefer to give out my number. And thank God for social media for that reason. Because I'm like, what's your Instagram? We can do that. Like, let me look at your pictures. Let me look at what your content is to kind of get to see who you are as a person. I don't necessarily give out my number just like that. Um, and then it'll kind of go from there. So that's how the initial meetup is. It's cool. But
Mm,
we didn't get to the dating part yet. The conversation is dating.
okay, so my game was weak. My bad. All right.
Yeah, so Stone, you trying to give her that old school dating where
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
you know, you
Hey,
trying to
mind your
get that
business.
old school. What's your number?
What's your name?
I'm
What's your
just calling
sign?
a spade. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm
Damn,
just
box. Why you gotta be coming? This ain't like I'm just
I'm
coming at your box. Like, yo,
We
I
out
just
the
need
game.
to hit
I'm
that
just calling a
box.
spade a spade. That's it.
Damn.
what that yeah, chivalry, Mr. Chivalry over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, mind your business. Don't get carried
It
away.
ain't like that
Yeah.
no
All
more.
right, how? All right,
Yep.
well, talk to us.
That's not.
Talk to us. How is it? So everybody's listening to this conversation right now to say, "Oh, I was like Stone." Damn. Well, you owe if you like Stone. That was a weak game. So don't judge me by that game. I got a better game, but mind your business. So talk to us. What is going on out here? That's why we have you ladies on. What is going on? Talk to us.
Well, go ahead, Katie.
No, I was gonna call you out to get your insight. I kind of gave mine.
So that right there, what kind of peanut butter? And as you said, we're visual people. So here's two scenarios for me. If you come into the aisle, we in the peanut butter aisle where the jelly is. I'm trying to match something up here, right? Peanut butter and jelly.
Mm-hmm.
So you come into the aisle and you ask me crunchy, creamy, organic, who knows? Hey, can I get your name? I'm a visual person as well. So if I see you and that visual of you I'm attracted to, I probably will give you my name. But if I see you and that visual I'm not attracted to, I'm going to give you a different name. I might tell you my name is Kim
Your name is who?
versus what my
What?
real name is.
Film. What'd you say?
Kim. Yeah, Kim.
Oh, okay.
Every
I'm
woman has a
Kim.
fake name. But we
Understand.
have
I didn't hear what she
every
said.
Hey,
go-to
No.
preach.
name.
We got a go-to name.
Now, what?
Uh-huh.
But Kim
So,
is not my
Go
go-to
ahead,
name
sis.
because we're on this podcast. So Kim is not my
Yeah,
go-to name.
that might be
But
TMI. That might be
Now,
TMI.
yeah,
do y'all do
we
y'all
got a
do y'all
go-to.
keep this your fake name? Do y'all keep it like so you don't
Yeah,
mess up?
Oh yeah, you keep it. You keep
yeah.
that same fake
Oh,
name.
you keep the
You keep that fake name.
oh, so
You tell your
okay.
girl what the fake name is, but
I like it.
Yes.
I like it. I like it a
and
lot.
then
I like it a lot.
you take their number.
I like it. I
So
like it a lot. I like it.
I would take their number, but I wouldn't give them my number,
Yes.
So
and
now, if I
that
was
eliminates
working out
anything.
and drinking milk and built like that, you was feeling me. Would I have the same issue, or you gonna be like, oh, okay? Now might have a different name, but are
Mhm.
you gonna give me all that shade if it's something you like? You see something like, oh, damn, all right.
Okay, so if it's something I do like, then I'm boxed by Bridgewater. How are you today? We go, can I get your number? Give me your number. I'll hit you up. And if it's something that I like, when I get in the car, maybe I'll wait a couple hours and I might text you. Nice meeting you today.
Oh,
And then the
well,
conversation starts from there.
but isn't that also sexual? Because if the person's ugly, I do turn away though, don't y'all?
What
I
makes that
mean, But we just
Well, let's
established that
let's be
we're
real.
no,
Let's,
no,
let's,
no. But didn't we just establish that we're visual people?
Of
Yeah.
no,
course.
I ain't say visual. I'm saying sexual. Sexual now.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
even
you
sexual.
can't
How
get
you
to
get there?
sexual unless
Wow.
you're visual first.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he already
Nobody said
in the
nothing. Hold
box.
on. This conversation about dating. No one said nothing about that yet.
Whoa,
Like
he
we
in the
just
box already.
Well,
He
we
in the
well,
saying just the
box.
attraction, the initial attraction.
Yes, the
Yeah,
initial
we're
attraction
taking it
has to
slow,
We
be.
man.
got
You
we
just can't go
ask
right to the
brothers.
panties there. God, don't sketches. Calm down, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm too old. He too young. He
well,
going right for the
she was
panties.
saying Box was saying that that's what we think. That's how we think. So I was just trying to elaborate on that.
Hmm. Yeah, because your first visual is, I could do that.
Exactly.
Right.
Not do that
So
like that.
not do that like I could
Like
hit
that.
that right away.
Right.
It's just like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I can fucks with
sketches.
her. I
Sketches
fucks with
busting
her.
off too
Right.
early.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah, he already in the
Okay.
I don't
he already in the panties. He just went right from peanut
what
butter to the
happened.
panties.
Yeah.
If you
Wow.
notice, I was
Well,
too slow. My game was old and slow. Sketches was right into the sex game, right to the box. Bam.
mm,
Let me get the box. Like what? I don't even know
no,
your name, dog.
not by Bridgewater.
Yeah, he in the
How about
box
that?
though. All right, so we got to
Damn.
spice this up a little bit. Okay, so we got a little bit of a
Yeah.
starting point. So that was in the normal world because this is Smoke World Podcast. Now let's play the game. Let's play the scenario. Let's take it to the lounge.
Let me take over this scenario, KD.
Yeah,
All right,
please,
we in the
please.
peanut butter aisle,
You
and
got
I think you're attractive. You think I'm attractive. I done gave you my real name, and I done took your number. Now I done text you. We might have met at 2 in the afternoon. Now I'm texting you 8 o'clock at night. Nice meeting
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I like that.
uh-huh.
What's up? Go ahead, keep talking. I'm listening.
You want me to respond? As if,
Yeah, I'm waiting for the response. We playing the scenario
Oh,
out,
oh,
right?
okay.
okay,
Oh,
okay, okay, okay. So
I know
it was
everybody ain't slow.
mind your business.
it was a pleasure meeting you as well.
Wait a minute. What kind of? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all can't be
Right.
two girls hooking up. This
Right.
ain't that kind of party.
That's
Ain't
why I
nothing
was
wrong
like,
with that. But hold on.
Damn.
There's me or
Yeah, that
sketches got to
month that month
respond.
was last month. That was last month. That was last
hypothetically,
month.
I'm saying hypothetically. So since we're the ones in the situation, the women could be able to play out the conversation better between a man and a woman because we're the
Oh,
ones in the
okay. Okay.
yeah.
You
Absolutely.
scared me. I thought we was doing the
Maybe,
rainbow month. Okay.
Mhm.
maybe our little
That was
Put
last
your heart
month.
back in your chest. Put your heart back
Okay.
in.
sex
Okay.
All
Okay.
it's okay. Yeah.
Scared me. Scared me.
All right.
Okay.
So point the point is
Wrong podcast.
Yeah. Calm down. Calm down.
so
All right.
Smoke,
So
you was
hey,
going towards more like the lounge, how it is like at
yeah,
the
let's talk
lounge.
about the lounge because I don't want to put my listeners to sleep. They're like, "What are y'all talking about? Oh my gosh, Stone, you tripping?" So I don't want nobody
Yeah.
saying that to the phone or the radio or the AirPods. So let's spice it up a little bit. Let's take
Let's
them to
get
the
straight to
lounge.
the lounge.
Brothers and
Straight to
sisters of the
lunch.
Leaf, first of all, is it proper etiquette to date someone at a lounge that you frequent? Yes or no?
Absolutely, yes. It's proper etiquette. I will employ to see what the men's vision on that is. But absolutely, it is proper etiquette. Why wouldn't you date somebody that you find attractive in the lounge?
Now that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know the answer. Okay, KD, what's your answer? Yes or no?
I I think yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was very
Women
weak.
have conversations about where do you meet men, and the lounge would come up as somewhere to meet someone.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So we're at the lounge now. So does that conversation? Does my game need to change? We went from peanut butter now. We're talking about cigars or drinks or whatever the case may be. Because in all reality, the cigar lounge is one place we're not really talking about cigars. So let's go to the lounge. Hey KD, hey Box Bar Bridgewater. I see you ladies on the frequent. Hey, okay, hey, how you doing? What's up? Okay, you come here often. I thought I might have saw you come here before. Are you from around in the area? Can we start there? Where's the conversation go from there?
So usually, you go in the cigar lounge. You sitting there. I might have my latte with Jameson, smoking me a good cigar. Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you here. Oh, I've been here a few times before. My finding is this. Even if you only are speaking to somebody in general, the first thing a man in a cigar lounge is going to do, in my experience, is tell you how much money they got, where they work at, what they do for a living, and how they can take care of you. That's off the rip. That's off the rip. And I know that to be factual because I have a daughter that's almost KD's age. And she told me today, Mom, there's a thing going around on social media for the young ladies. If you want to meet an older man to take care of you, go to the cigar lounge. KD, am I lying?
Nope, I said that. Nope, absolutely.
KD, am I lying?
You're not lying.
Katie, you better not agree with her. They said that?
Huh?
They said
I
that?
said what?
Hold on, wait a minute.
So with that said,
they
my
plotting on
question
this?
is, I have a question.
Yes.
My question is, with what I just said, my question is, why is it that I am established? I'm established, right? Why do I need to know how much money you make, where you work at, what investments you got, and what home you have? Why do I even know that? Why do I need to know that within the first 2 hours of talking to you?
You don't, but that is an icebreaker like my peanut butter and Skippy conversation. If we talking about 2 hours, it's a conversation. I'm getting to know you. Hey, this is what I do for a living. That's a normal conversation in the sense of what you do. Now, how much money I'm making and all that, yeah, I don't see that being necessary. But, yeah, I do this. I'm one of the head janitors over here at the federal building. And, I've been over there for 20 years.
Don't do too much. Want some janitor listeners. Don't offend.
Huh?
Janitors make money.
Yeah, I'm the head janitor. They don't call it janitor no more.
Just say black job.
I'm facility
Black job.
management. I'm facility
Black
management.
Yeah, and I'm the head sandwich maker at Wawa. So
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
that's
I'm the
another
head
black
sandwich
job.
maker
That's a
at-
It's
black job.
irrelevant.
Yeah, that's a
They
black
don't
job.
It don't matter.
And I got a black job at Wawa.
That's a black job. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a black job. I don't have no black job. I've been here 20 years. I'm making like six figures. I don't have a black job per se. I make good money. So that's basic conversation. This is what
Wherever
I
black
do.
people work, black job.
Say it again.
Wow, I didn't know this was going on. So they actually giving this information out now. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. And this
Off
is
the
I'm
rip.
just I can't speak for anybody else, but I can speak for my experience in several cigar lounges.
Wow,
And
first
not
5 minutes.
just- Yeah,
First 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Hey, how are you?
Wow.
My name is John
Yeah.
Blue. Hey, John Blue, how are
Crazy.
you? Hey, what do you do for a living? I might say, oh, I'm retired. Oh, you are? You retired? Oh, well, I'm the owner of a multi-million-dollar company. This is hypothetically. And I make $1 million plus a year. And you see that house over there down in Townsend? I own that house and, I invest in this. Bruh. I ain't asked you all that. So dating in the cigar lounge, you gotta weed through the jokers that that just want. The person that's telling me that much information, I know what they're leading to.
What's that?
They're leading to.
Mhm.
The
They
box.
just wanna smash,
Ooh.
right? And that's what it's leading to. So a young-minded person or a weak-minded person might say, oh, this joker got X, Y, and Z. I'm going to get in those pockets. But in order to get in those pockets, what do you need to do to get in those pockets? You got to smash not knowing somebody. So the weak game of these jokers, and I call men jokers, the weak game of these jokers in a cigar lounge is as such. I do X, Y, and Z for a living. I make money, blah, 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 because they want their appeal to be attractive to you. And they want you to be attracted to the money rather being attracted to the man or the person that they really are.
Wow, how dare they?
How dare they?
How dare they?
What is wrong
And
with
then they get
trying to
boxes
get the
like mine.
Hold on a
Right,
second.
KD? They get boxes like me and KD that
Wait
show
a minute.
that, right?
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
But here's the irony. Here's the irony of that, right? The irony of that is that the woman that they attract who wants their money are the same person they complain about. Oh, she a gold digger. But you presented yourself first with how much you make. So of course you're going to attract a woman who wants your money. But now you're complaining because she want her $200 lace front done. Like, yeah, that's what you're going to attract because that's what you presented with first.
I'm getting the box.
And
I'll give the money up if I'm getting the box. We getting the box. What if you want to give some box up? So
Man,
y'all
if
ain't
you
gonna be
think for
these
one
talking
minute-
real heavy right now because what happens when you get all horny and you want to get a box up and the game is right and you give up the box. So y'all really fighting to give up this box. Y'all holding this box a little too tight in 2024.
No.
We need to get
There
this
you
box
go.
up a little bit.
No,
This box is being
no,
held. Y'all need
no.
to loosen up that belt.
No.
Open up
You
the
go in.
padlock.
If it's about the box and it's only about the box, you go in with an
Say
understanding.
that.
Yo, my
Say that
man,
then.
I just
Say
want
that.
you to hit the box, beat the box, open the box, close the box every now
Yeah.
and
Not
then when
open
I
and
hit you
close.
up.
Open and close. Just
Open and close the box when I hit you up, and that's the understanding. We ain't in no relationship. We just seeing each other for the box every now and
I
then.
had to
We
start
gonna
But
off
go
I
with
feel
me
not on
I
being
feel
this.
that's what
facility
I feel
management.
that's what's going on now though. I think
But if
that's
you
what's
have an
mainly going on now.
understanding, yeah, but you have to have an
be honest.
understanding from the
Right,
beginning. If
right.
you don't have that understanding from the beginning, that's when the dating in the cigar lounge comes and the chaos in the cigar lounge comes.
Mm, that's right.
There is a lot of
Yeah.
BS that go on in cigar lounges. It's because men in there are dating multiple women and are sleeping with multiple women in the cigar
Hmm.
lounges. So this dating in the cigar lounge is hard because of the men in there that know that they are a commodity when it comes to the cigar lounges.
Mm-hmm.
There's more men in the cigar lounges than there are women, and this is why they are telling the younger people if you want to find something secure, go to the cigar lounge and get your old man.
Whoa, whoa, wait a minute.
Mm.
I'm not an old man. I'm at the cigar
Are you,
lounge.
Damn.
y'all,
Listen,
y'all
hey,
the old man
box.
talking about?
So,
Listen, smoke,
I,
you
I,
smoke.
wait a minute.
Y'all know
God
how
damn.
my
So I
mouth
had to
is.
start
You
the
said be honest,
conversation
right?
with the
You
facility
said be
management.
honest.
I just said can't go right to the box. I can't be like, yo, listen.
Yeah, but I think that's still a misconception, right? Because like I said in the beginning, we do come with this expectation that older men are going to secure you or
Mm.
and when
Right.
you first giving the scenario, my
You
first
know,
thought really was to give the benefit of the doubt. So maybe he's letting you know that he can provide for you and he can be a
Mm.
good husband. I'm like, you know what? More than likely that's not it. But I at first was trying to give that benefit of the doubt, but now think about the connection, right? If her daughter is saying on TikTok, "Go to the lounge to secure your old,"
Mm-hmm.
then they
Mm-hmm.
get to the lounge and the old head is saying, "I got money, I got this, I got that." So all
She
the
followed the
information is
instruction of
connected. She
TikTok,
gonna
right?
go right with it. She gonna go right with it because TikTok told her that's where you find him, and yet that's what he's saying. But then 6 months down the line, she gets wined and dined. Let's just forget about her being physical with him initially, because men are patient if they really want it, right? He might wine and dine her. He might show her he got a little bit of money, show her a good time first. But then it's like as soon as it becomes physical, it's almost like a switch goes off, and then you on to the next.
Well,
And that's
Katie, let's not say
the part
that
of it.
all men in the cigar lounge are like
Oh,
that.
not all. No, no,
We're
no,
not going to
not
say because we're going to give it because smoke going to get he going to get some smoke from us saying all men
no,
in the
no,
yeah,
no.
cigar
I've
yeah.
seen
lounge.
no.
So
I've seen people meet their husband at the lounge. Like I've seen that. I'm not
Yes,
saying
yes.
all. I'm giving the scenario of a young woman seeing what she sees on TikTok, and
Mm-hmm.
your scenario kind of
Yeah,
connects
it's
with
not like
that.
yeah. It's not like a big beauty party at the lounges
No,
now, you
no,
know.
Mm, yeah.
now
no.
I
I
got
made good friends there, male friends,
Me
who
too.
it was nothing. Like that can happen too.
so let me say something to the young girls that you said are coming out here. They're watching TikTok. They're saying, hey, if you want to find somebody who's going to be a sugar daddy, go to the cigar lounge. Let me holler at them. Let me tell them something real quick while they listening. Young ladies, come on down there. Meet Mr. Stanley. He gonna give you that long dingaling, them black socks
Oh
on.
my
He gonna
god!
have his boxer shorts
I'm
on.
about to hang up.
He got the
That's my
Cialis,
time. That's my
and he got some
Uh,
got doggone
And he got his
blue
cookouts
chew.
on. He got the
He gonna put
cookouts
that
on.
work on you.
time.
And this ain't back in the day where they just want to rub your hand and you look pretty on their side. Mr. Stanley is breaking you down and putting some work on you. So if you come to the
right,
lounge with the expectations that you're going to get something for free, you're going to get that box up. Mr. Stanley tearing that ass up.
right.
Just to let
That's
you know,
right.
just a public service
He's
announcement.
gonna be eating the blue pill and it's not Skittles.
Blue
Mr. Stanley better
Chew.
go ahead on with his cookout slides
Y'all say
on.
that.
Yes,
Y'all say
his
that. Then
And
y'all
his
TikTok
put on the
shot.
white
rug.
socks.
Yes.
And his
I'm
Y'all
just
say
blue
that.
giving
Then you
pill.
put on the rug, posting on Facebook and stuff like, see, she got him.
Yeah.
PSA.
Blue
I
Don't get
needed to put that
twisted.
out
Don't
there.
get twisted. Ain't no, we ain't dumb, like young or old. Like it's there's some intelligent. I'm gonna give them credit. Like there's some intelligent women who can see around it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna just make it like all young girls just gonna come in all ditzy and I don't think that's always the case. Just like all men don't come with that. So let me ask this, right? So when you guys were talking about the lounge and men dating multiple women, it kind of reminded me of like when you're at work, and they always say don't date someone at work. It's almost
Right. Yeah, it's the same thing.
similar
It's
to
the same
that, right?
thing.
Like especially if you
Hmm.
go to the lounge often, it's like that's what you do after work. I'm going to the lounge,
Right,
get a
right.
drink. You know what I mean? So it's almost like to answer the original question, is it permissible? Now I'm kind of like maybe I just should stay away from being at the lounge in
No,
general, just
no,
for that
no,
reason.
No, it's
no, no, because the person that you might date in a lounge. I'll use my scenario. I dated somebody in a lounge and it didn't work out.
Mhm.
And I go in the lounge and I meet a bunch of people in the same lounge that I dated that person at. So
Mhm.
am I gonna cut myself off to what I can potentially find to be a husband at a lounge because I dated a bad joker in there?
Right.
Absolutely not. It's a
Yeah.
social thing. It's a social event.
Yes.
So dating at work for me, which I won't do, which I was brought up, don't shit where you eat. But
Mhm.
dating at work, where you're gonna mess with my coins if something go wrong, is different
Correct.
from being
That's
social
true. That's
and
true.
finding somebody. So I'm not gonna cut myself off
yeah,
to
because
dating somebody
there's
else.
there's definitely cigar husbands and cigar wives that's going on in
Oh,
cigar
absolutely,
lounges.
absolutely,
Yeah, we had that
absolutely.
conversation, sketches. Okay, I understand
And
what
that's
he's
true.
saying a little bit about that, but I don't know anybody personally, and I've been around a lot of lounges that the cigar wives or cigar husbands are at the cigar lounge. I don't see it really there. I haven't put it. I have never seen it
And
there.
I haven't heard that.
I'm just saying.
Well, you're not really supposed to see it like that
I'm pretty good with
Mm.
observations. I'm trained to
because yeah,
observe.
you're not really supposed to see it because remember he has a husband and a wife at home, so it's not
Huh.
blatant. It's just this when he's at the cigar lounge, that's his,
So you
or
saying
when she's at
because
the cigar.
he or she buys them a cigar or a drink, and they
Just
sit in
like
the
at
same
work.
circle?
Just like at work. You know, you buy her Chipotle's every week.
Yeah.
That's your work wife or work husband.
Where's Chipotle at?
What?
Yeah.
Chipotle.
I'm just.
Chick fil
I don't know if
A,
I don't know if I saw that
Chipotle's.
at work.
Chipotle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Two
Yeah.
guys. I get it, but don't cut. I would never cut myself off to dating someone in the same lounge that I dated somebody else in the same lounge.
uh,
Um, I don't care. I really don't care what people have to say about that or say about me. If I was dating John and I
right,
dated John for 6 months and
right,
then it didn't work out with me and John, but me and John, we still cool when we get to the cigar lounge. Hey, John, how you doing? Hey,
right,
Box,
right,
how
right.
you
Yeah,
doing? Oh,
yeah,
I'm good. But now Mark is over here.
yeah,
Me and Mark hitting it off, and me and Mark been together longer than me and John. So Mark might be the one, but I'm definitely not gonna cut myself off and say, nah, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna go in
yeah.
that lounge
Is it really
anymore.
that
I'm not.
easy though, sis? It's really
But
that easy. Like he not the other dude's not going to get jealous or try to like, oh,
no, no, no.
sure.
It's like
You
it's
think
like in the
so?
it's like in the
Nah,
club. It
cause
happens in the clubs all the time.
All right.
nah,
I'm
cause
not.
men
Listen, I'm
become
not wet behind the
bitches.
ears, so I'm asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Look,
men
yeah.
men
It happens
become
in the clubs all the
absolute.
time.
No, but men become bitches. Men become
thank you.
absolute
Thank. There we go.
bitches.
That's where we.
They
Thank
become
you.
bitches.
There she is.
Male
There we
bitches.
go.
If for anybody that
And it's
doesn't know what a
false.
bitch is, it's a male bitch. And absolutely men become
You
bitches at
run
some
into
point.
that.
Well, that's only if
Yes.
the box was really good. If the box was really good,
What?
he gonna be like, yo, he looking for that box. Let's keep it real. He looking
Why
for the
are we
box. He get
keeping?
the box. It's only
Well,
a
if the
few
box was really
nut
good,
cats
then you
out
wouldn't have
here.
left that
Okay,
box.
hold
You
on.
would have kept that box
Hold
close to
on.
you,
How
right?
Hold
about
on.
that?
Hold on.
That
It's only a
Go
part.
few
ahead,
cats
Tune.
that's
Say.
falling off the map who ain't got no box that's tripping. Now, if the box is
Mhm.
good, he like, yo, this box is good. Now, what we not gonna do, what we not gonna be talking about Mr. Stanley and act like Miss Denise ain't doing the same thing. Miss Denise over there, she's swinging her stuff, dropping her box off to over this one and that one. So it ain't only the brothers of the Leaf that's running through these lounges. We've got
Yeah, but Mr.
sisters,
Neeson put it out there. Listen, baby, I just want a little tune up every now and then.
and so
And
has
Mr.
Mr.
Neeson let him
Stanley.
know. Mr.
Mr.
Neeson let him know, but Mr. Neeson ain't in the lounge trying to find a baby. Mr. Neeson's just
Part.
letting them know.
She getting her
Mr.
thing on.
Stanley in the lounge trying to find somebody to wash them white tube socks.
Ain't nothing wrong
Damn.
with that. They want that money. They got to earn that keep.
Somebody got to soak it.
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody you got to
And
earn
for
that keep.
Mhm.
If you going to the lounge as a young person, tell me I'm gonna go find me an old sugar daddy. Be careful because Blue Chew gonna have your back hurting. So keep it up. Watch yourself, goddamn. Watch yourself. I ain't scared to say it. I'm not scared to say it. So, with all that being said, so you're saying KD and Box that it almost seems like you have a difference of opinion. KD might be saying she don't know if she agrees. If I'm saying this correctly, KD, correct me. That I don't know about shitting where you eat. I'm not really with that. Dating somebody at the lounge. Is that correct, KD, or did I read
And
you wrong?
I'm not just saying that because I don't know. Like I'm saying this because I kind of know. And like we're saying similar things, but it's about. Remember we talked kind of yesterday. Like it's about personal preference. So if you
Mhm.
date there, so it's different types of ninjas, right? There's the one that you can talk to. He gonna keep his mouth shut if things don't work out, and you can move on to the next one in the lounge. There's him.
Mhm.
Then there's the
Mhm.
one who's like, "Cause I had you, you're mine, period. Whether we together or not,
And
and you better not." And then you show up at a lounge, and he
mhm.
getting phone calls from his man's like, "Yo, your girl." Like, there's that dude.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then
Right, right.
it's like there's dudes that talk worse than women. So it's almost like,
Mhm.
do I wanna deal with Bill and Bill? I know Bill run his mouth because he ran his mouth about old girl that's sitting next to me that he messed
Mhm.
with. So
Joey
it's
got
like,
your girl.
yeah. Then it's like, is my name gonna be out here all crazy? Because in dating,
Mhm.
sex happens, right? Like it happens sometimes. You might date somebody and sex might happen and don't work out. Okay, next person. Like it might happen at our big age. Apparently, it's like, oh, she out there, she a whore. Like so, it's like, am I going to be seen as that if I come back to the lounge and date multiple people at the same lounge? You know what I mean? Like it's this weird. Like maybe I'm thinking too much. I feel like I am, but it's like, do I really want to deal with that? Not really.
Okay, I can
I don't
respect
know.
that. I can
I
respect
think
that.
the,
I can
I
respect
think
that.
the lounge is not like the club, but it is. But I don't know. Since I've been in the lounge, I never really see it that strong like that.
You're not a woman either, though. We hear
Yeah,
things.
that's
No,
be,
no,
Yeah,
no,
about to
no, I'm talking about
say.
no, no,
because
I'm talking about
We
it's
hear
more.
the
people.
violence behind it, the violence, and men talking about another woman. I never see it get to that level. So, because the men talking, it's oh, look at that girl over there. I've never seen it get to a level of violence yet. So,
Not
It
violence.
hasn't
Yeah,
gotten
No,
violence.
to
Whoa,
not
yeah,
violence. We're not talking about
violence.
yeah. What's
violence. We're
going on?
just talking
Talking and
about
like putting your
yeah,
dragging your
the
name in the dirt as
Mitches.
well,
yeah.
Yeah,
that too. I haven't seen that either in the
yeah.
lounge. I haven't seen that either.
Well, men have a weird loyalty to each other sometimes that they don't even have to women
Mhm.
conversation. So of course there's not going to be violence because it's like, yeah, I don't care. But at when that lounge is over at 12 o'clock, guess who getting a phone call getting cussed out? Oh, you messed with him? Oh, it's like that.
Mm.
Of
Mhm.
course it ain't.
Mhm.
Of
Are
course ain't gonna say
you
nothing
sleeping
to it.
with him? You sleeping with
Yeah, of
him?
course ain't gonna say
Oh,
nothing to the dude
Yeah,
because
y'all
y'all be
okay,
talking
Mitches,
to each
Mitches,
other
they
again
really
or
getting their
whatever.
feelings.
Yeah,
Yep, y'all
absolutely
Mitches.
that happens.
You say two
okay,
words too
okay,
long to you say two words
okay.
too long to a man in a lounge. If you talk to him too long, you could be at the bar getting your drink. And the guy's sitting at the bar, you just squeezed in and you try, yo, bartender, let me get something on the rocks. Let me get Tito's on the rocks or something, or
Hmm.
and the guy sitting at the, oh, hey, how are you? You smelling so nice, you beautiful. Oh, thank you. And you get your drink. While you waiting with your drink, you have a few words with that man, and you go back to your seat and you're sitting down and you're chilling and you continue to smoke your cigar. 12:05 when you're in your car driving home, you got that call. Oh, you fucking him now?
Wow,
And all
wow,
you did was squeeze in
man,
Say hello.
between to say hello and get your Tito's on the rocks,
All right, hold on.
man,
or
For all the brothers
your
now,
man,
Jameson,
now
man,
Box
or
and
your
KD.
Angel Envy.
This is
man.
That's all you're
this
trying to
goes
do.
both ways, ladies. Y'all know that. This goes both ways. If he or she, now you just describe the female aspect, watching with the men. Yo, what's up? You this ninja? So women, okay. Let's talk about the women, cause all this male bashing ain't happening. And Sketches is over there asleep. So he fired. He sleep. He's sleeping. He ain't saying nothing. He's sleeping. He just woke up.
You
So
don't hear me talking?
I'm gonna help the brothers out. He sleep. Sketches. He let her go too far. Ladies. So what happens? He get the box. He put the work
Y'all
on
can't
you.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you've been sleeping.
We hear you. We hear
I
you.
was talking. I wasn't talking.
He said something 2 times in the whole conversation, but that's all right. He's sleeping.
Dang. Oh,
So
okay, okay.
get the box. Get Mr. Stanley. He put that good work on you. Just to go back, it works both ways. I agree with you, Box by Bridgewater. KD, I agree 1,000%. Now, I think the difference is the women are a little bit more action words than the men. The men will send you that text later like, oh, you Miss Ninja. The women will approach you right then and there inside the lounge. Excuse me, can you got a minute? Let me talk to you. Hold on, babe. This ain't the spot right now. You know what I mean? No. So I've seen that happen more so than I've seen the vice versa. Now, it could be bias.
I want to see the vice versa. They calling on the low. That's the point.
I'm saying I've seen the women act up. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen both, but I've seen more women act up at location opposed to the men maybe seeing you the text.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
give me the
seen
eye.
that yet. I haven't seen that yet. I have not seen that yet. I can't say that I have seen that. I haven't seen it, but I do know this: that for me, if we messed around and I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
That part.
I tell the young lady, good luck.
Yo,
Because I already know what it is.
let me get you
Good
some more of
luck.
these drinks. Come on,
So
Box.
I'm not
Stop
gonna cut
playing.
up in a
It's
cigar
late at
lounge.
night. We've been drinking. Hey, Box, stop playing. Let me. Come on.
No, I'm
Come
good.
on.
If
Stop.
I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Whether I'm
Pops.
drinking, drunk, or sober, I'm done.
Come on. You know I got that good
Let's-
job at the government.
Mm-mm.
Come on, Box.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. If it's the two of y'all and the two of us, we're all single. Let's say hypothetically,
Hmm.
we will, as the women, will get more attention in that lounge than you because it is mostly men in there, right? So why would we be hung up on one dude and it's 30 of y'all in there? Like, so if I
Because he
wanted
putting
to
that
be
work in
real
like
messy,
that. Everybody can't put
if
the
I wanted
work
to be
in like
messy
that.
and you want to talk
KD.
to, if you want to talk to my homegirl or you want to go talk to another chick, it's about 20 other people I can make you real jealous with. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine. I haven't seen a woman act out in the
Me
lounge.
either.
Like there's no reason for that. There would be no reason for that. Oh, that's
What?
what well, I'm gonna go over here.
What?
We
Like
can go
Cat
into the
Williams would
I
lounge and
say.
never.
not
I have not
What?
seen a woman act up in a lounge.
never. We can
Act
go
the
into a lounge and
fool?
not pay for
I
anything.
didn't see it. Yeah, I ain't see it yet.
Yeah, I've seen
I
it.
Like
ain't
why
I've
would
see
seen
I
it
it
yet.
plenty of
should?
times. Maybe I'm at the
100%.
wrong location. Or maybe I'm at the wrong lounges.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Where
gotta
you
I
go?
I
haven't
gotta get
seen a
out the
woman
hood a
act
little
up
bit.
in the lounge.
Which lounge you go to?
I
Which
can't be
lounge you
telling.
go
I can't be snitching on the lounges. I'm not gonna snitch on the lounge, but I didn't see it a
to?
couple times. I'm
Where?
like,
Come
yo,
on.
they got some stuff going on in here. What is going on? This is what? How Atlanta have a housewives of Atlanta? So, just to say that it does happen on both sides. Katie, you have a point. You're right, because you are the minority in the lounge. And everybody's going to pay attention when you walk in, when ladies walk in the lounge in the north, only in the north, because it's not like that in the south. Sisters of the Leaf is all out there. There's more sisters in the lounge than men.
Mm-hmm.
So only up here in the north we have that issue where we don't have the women on a regular basis coming to the lounge unless it's an event, something special going on. They're not there like the men are on a regular. Whatever reason. That's another conversation.
I could say right now, I'm sitting in my lounge, and I'm not going to say the name of the lounge, but I am sitting on the patio in my lounge right now, having me a good cigar and a good drink and good music in the background. I am the only female here right now.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
No, the
I
north
am the
is hard like
only
that.
female.
That
Yeah, I
easy.
am the only female right here, right now. And I'm off to my side. Nobody's bothering me right now because these are the regulars and I know them. But I am the only female right now. And there will be lounges that, as a woman, you can't be scared to go in because you are the minority in that lounge.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like some of the brothers in the lounge is plotting on who gonna get to her first.
Yes. That's 100. That is, yes, that is correct. I've seen that a million times. You walk in, and this is why I think some of the sisters of the Leaf aren't comfortable with coming to some of these lounges because it feels like a club. Like, oh, she's red meat. Damn, look at that. Oh, she got a fat ass. Damn, who that? I don't know. Man, yeah. So, KD, going back to KD's point, you do have the advantage in that sense, in that environment, that yes, you stand out. But again, if Mr. Stanley put the work on you, it is what it is, and you just fell in love
You
with
gotta
that,
get to
that
that
work.
point first.
Huh?
Yep.
Stanley better
Yeah,
take
but I
his
would-
old ass home.
You gotta
But I,
get to
I
that
was
Y'all-
just,
y'all
I
keep
was just,
hating
I
on
was
Mr.
just in
Stanley.
Atlanta.
we already told you. She already told you her name was Kim. Like you already lost.
Mm.
She already gave you the fake name. You already lost. Like you're not getting to that point. I don't know why you keep throwing it out
So
there like
sketches,
it's like that
what was you
easy.
getting ready to say? Sketches? What I didn't mean to cut you off, sweetie. What was you going to say?
No,
Sketches,
No, I was
like
saying
in the lounge.
I was just in the lounge in Atlanta, and the women came to my table because they overrotted us.
That part.
So it was like 15 women and 8 guys. So they overrotted us. And then the waitress was women, and so it was like, wow, they overpowered us. It was like more women smoking cigars than guys, and it was a Saturday night.
Yeah,
That
but
part.
that's in Atlanta. That's
And
in
yeah, that's
Florida. That's
crazy.
not
Yes,
in
yeah.
Delaware. That's not in
Hmm.
Jersey.
No, it's
That's
not.
in the South. Like
It's not in New
that's
York
not.
either.
It's just not. Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
just how
very
it
true.
is.
That's another conversation. That is another podcast about sisters frequent the lounges up here in the north. But nonetheless, I'm loving this. I'm loving the conversation. And I think I learned something that I'm out the game. I'm getting old. I'm not Mr. Stanley. So just so y'all know.
I'm
Just
about
so
to say,
y'all
okay,
be,
Mr. Stanley.
yeah. I'm not. That was
Mr. Stanley.
hypothetical. Hypothetical. Mind your business. So now, because both of you ladies are talented and gifted and have a skill set that I know I was looking for, Box brought Bridgewater. In the beginning, you said you make these boxes, and I've seen your work. Awesome. How can they support you? They say,
Thank
look,
you.
I want to support her. Not only do you want to support her, you're going to want this box. And both boxes, maybe. But I'll digress. Tell them how they can support you.
So Box by Bridgewater is on Instagram. It's BOXZ. That's BOXZ underscore by underscore Bridgewater. You can also email me. I do personalized boxes. I just recently did a personalized box for somebody. I do personalized boxes with your logo and things like that. I have an event coming up to support diabetes in October, Box by Bridgewater, to bring awareness to our community for diabetes, October the 26th. I'll announce the location later, but hit me up on my Instagram, my number, any logos that you want done. It's Box, BOXZ, BOXZ underscore by Bridgewater. And Bridgewater is one word, spells like it sounds.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, KD. Now, I have KD's work. KD made me a beautiful ashtray with my logo, a coaster. She's got skills. These sisters are not just gorgeous, they are talented too. So, KD, how can they support you and get that kind of work? The other kind of work.
My Instagram is kd.has, HAS dot resin, RESIN. I do make epoxy ashtrays, cigar trays, if you will, custom made anywhere from your fraternity or sorority symbol to your initials to a picture. I can put it in an ashtray and make
Oh,
it
that's
custom.
crazy.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
Trust me. I've seen the work. I've had her work.
Katie,
And
we got to
sketches.
connect.
Yeah, and sketches
For
is always
sure.
using
For
that. He's
sure.
always putting like ashes in my face on my ashtray. I'm like, yo, man, come on, I ain't gonna be disrespectful like that.
Yeah,
Now, speaking of
I'm like dumbest and bottom Betty on them.
yeah, Poopy Doopy Productions. So sketches.
That's
Now, my brother, he has a business. How can we support you, bro?
No, we're gonna go with them too. Let's support these two girls right here. I'll wait. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies
Lady,
first.
I think they do something different than from what you do. So I don't think it was a first, second, or a third,
He's
or
in
even a
Stanley's
fourth.
age, KD.
Yeah,
Just
Ladies
remember,
yeah.
first.
Sketches is in Stanley's
Ladies
age
first.
singing that.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey,
ladies
hey,
first.
hey, watch that.
Ladies
Watch
first.
that. Ladies, listen, this is only part one. This is only part one. We're going to come back with a part two because now we had enough time to digest this. And we're going to come back and continue with the lounge conversation because I got some more things, but I didn't want to hold you ladies long. So I want to do a part two and give the people a part two and get into the nitty gritty. We kept it kind of PG. I'm going hardcore the next time. Hardcore, just to let y'all know. So if you think you're shy and you need a shot of whiskey to get on the next podcast, do all that because it's going to be raw. It's going to be raw.
Well,
just
make
like
sure
that.
you bring Uncle Stanley with you for the part two.
Well, you know what?
We need to talk to Uncle Stanley.
No,
too.
no, his name Mr. Stanley. He ain't nobody uncle. He just Mr. Stanley.
Ain't no uncle. Yeah, Mister.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Stanley.
Uncle
Don't,
Stanley.
don't be hating, Boxy.
Well, Mr. Stanley, Uncle Stanley, Cousin Stanley. Bring Stanley.
Oh, yeah. I
Uncle
should. Yeah,
Stanley.
you know
Uncle
what? I
Stanley
think
like
I
to
will.
touch.
Yeah, so Mr.
Uncle
Stanley can
Stanley.
give his
Nah, Uncle
perspective.
Stanley like to touch.
You know, so Ladies, is there anything that you want to say before we let you leave the podcast?
I would just like to thank you guys for having me on the podcast. I look forward to doing part two. Hopefully, we can do part two in person.
That part.
I just look forward to part two, and I appreciate you having us on the podcast.
Oh, that's lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, folks, there you have it. Another episode of Smoke World in the Books. You can follow me on Instagram at Smoke World Podcast. The email, stone@smokeworldpodcast.com. And the website, smokeworldpodcast.com. Like I always tell you, don't forget, tell your friend, tell your cousin, nephew, Uncle Stanley, Miss Denise. We love you all. Y'all have a good day. Peace.